through.
We'll double check when we go on break.
Or we can just go somewhere
they
talk.
click start.
Yeah,
We can get up and go upstairs.
I believe so. Still Pixie. We've never decided on our producer's nickname. Hi guys, welcome to Rolling Deep Live. Today we're going to be filming Poseidon's Ribcage Season 2, Episode 3. Yeah, for real though, we are running out of ideas for our producer, who we're going to holler at off screen, who is choosing not to have their name referenced anymore. So, please hit us up with some interesting ideas, everybody. Woo! It's Friday though, another week gone by. People feeling pretty live, feeling pretty loose.
A little juicy.
Juicy, I like it.
As you guys should. The party, I believe, last session decided to kind of part ways with themselves. I think we ended with most characters in separate situations to kind of like loop you guys, the watchers and listeners, back into it a little bit. I believe Bruenor went off to help Twindle repair some of his ships. He learned some vital information, sort of how to swim. He made some very useful floaties, as well as overall focused on his inner strength and focused on the flow and beauty of the ocean as Twindle's ship was worked on for several hard hours, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. After a very scary near-death experience. Bruenor saved the day a little bit. And then Ludicious, seeking out control of the Behir in his pocket, searched the darker corners of the slosh bar to find a smoker and several little goblins. He entered dressed, disguised himself as Bruenor. I don't believe he was too thrilled with what he was finding, correct?
Not at all. Not yet, at least.
So his sleuthing has not led him to answers yet. And the three others, Gitsamani, Jean, and Summer, were left at the market petting one of the pigs that Gitsamani rolled and released free, as well as eating a ripe, buttery beetle. And I can't think of a better way to start a session than to zoom in on R3, who are laughing and giggling as they're feeding bits of this beetle, which is nearly 8 inches to a foot long. You know, they cracked it in half. Yeah, big deal. You guys ripping out chunks of this white, cooked through all the way flesh. You're tossing it to this pig. You're seeing this pig is kind of jumping up on its hind legs, and you guys see that its legs are really small and stubbly compared to the big, fat beast in front of you. It slams down near Jean's feet before kind of like sniffing at you guys, like wanting more of your meal.
I want to start dropping a trail of beetle meat and guiding this pig back to his pen.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel, and it's probably going to meet some horrible dark demise, but I don't want a pet pig.
Absolutely. You look left and right. You see that it's a slightly busy road of the central market, which you guys have learned on this little central hubbub. I apologize. In the middle of Corkward is one sort of central road that contains Slosh the bar, as well as the port dock and the repair center. You start kind of walking back towards the place that you guys landed when you ziplined down this steel cable, guiding the pig in that general direction, leaving these two.
No, I want to shout, you guys coming or what?
On my way.
Oh. Thank you.
Please roll me a quick, just a quick D20 check for me, please. Actually, roll me an animal handling, would you?
That
18.
20, mod 20.
Mod 20,
18,
18, and a 6. Summer flutters along, a little disjointed with what's going on. She's like, ooh, glad you guys are big. However, both of our mini folks are disguised as orcs, I believe.
Oh yeah! We still look like
Yes.
Yes. These large orcs bending down, sort of matching the stature of this pig as you guys go, 1 piece of meat, 2 pieces of meat, 3 pieces of meat, 4, kind of leading its way back to the pen. Please roll me 1d8, somebody. Whoever is, like, feeding the pig.
That's me.
Can I get some pig honks from everybody?
I got a 6.
Yeah, you got a 6.
Do I add anything to that?
No, you don't. You make it about 80% of the way there with this pig, with Jean and Summer kind of giggling as you are really getting into it, bending down. You kind of get almost all the way there before you realize you're scraping the inside of the carapace, and it's not getting any more of the stringy cooked inside goodness that now you realize you did not get enough of yourself.
Huck the carapace over the pen and hope that the pig follows it in.
Oh, that was a really good move. Please roll me a quick animal handling with advantage.
Your start?
She's the only one hooking shit.
Yeah. That is a mod 16.
A mod 16. That'll do it as you whip it. You hear a solid squeal as this pig kind of goes and starts like roughing at the gate, trying to get back into the center of his pen. But you would close the door, so he's trying rather aggressively to attack this.
Can I lift it up and over or open the gate?
Perfect, as you do, because this pig had just kind of like flopped and used the side of his weight to throw against the side, and he slipped, and he was kind of like flopping around on his back now. Just as you kind of like open the gate, he turns himself, rushes over, and starts munching down.
And I shut it again.
Yeah, click. Solid. Pig secure.
Anybody want more beetle? I want more beetle. Or are you guys good?
I'm a bit stuffed. I can't fit much in my little belly.
All right.
I
what's
didn't
you?
get much of it.
Should we go get some more?
Let's go get some more.
Or should we find a pub?
Alright. Let's keep on our adventure.
I'm down for a pub.
All right. We head towards the nearest beverage hole.
Awesome. The two orcs in Summer start walking kind of back around to the front of the bar of Slosh. Please roll me a perception check.
Is
A 6.
that is a
12.
10.
Ooh. You guys get Samani's danger sense immediately is going to start going off as their giggles are met with hair standing on the back of her neck. As she peers around the corner, we have a live audience member joining us right as tensions get high.
Sorry.
Jean peers around the corner and immediately hears a husky male voice saying, "All right, we'll stop for drinks and then back to your coast." Sounding vaguely familiar, but she doesn't go around the corner exposing herself.
So this voice sounds familiar?
To
To Jean, but not to us?
Jean, I'm going to say Gitsamani hears the voice but doesn't pay much attention to it.
Okay.
Summer is ditzy as hell.
Absolutely.
It surprised me and I said, who's that?
I just respond, I don't know, somebody's talking.
Awesome. What does the party do from there?
We're still disguised, right?
Correct.
I walk around the front and go to the door.
All right, so you guys round the corner, and I'm going to say that now that you guys both are in a straight viewing angle of the front of Slosh, you guys see one wounded Britch walking with two battle mages at his side into the tavern.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to zoom.
I literally have hair standing up right now.
You know what? I think chronologically, it doesn't make sense for me to go to Bruenor as much as I want, and we're going to zoom into Ludicious. How's Ludicious? Ludicious is standing. We left him in the middle of this L-shaped bar. It's on the city of Slosh. Still fully dressed up as a dwarf. He looks to his left and he sees several giant kegs, probably 10, 12 feet tall, as well as two bartenders that he had interacted with a female there earlier. He looks to his right. He sees an L-shaped booth with several different pirates who you seem to notice that they were swapping tales and just overall enjoying themselves. A hearty drink. If you fan a little bit more to your right from your current position, you smell from this drafty, dim corner that kind of cuts off that you can't see clearly, just smoke and desperation hitting your nose and this foul stench. Your nose, your dwarf nose, curls up and disgusting. I don't know. Like, kind of picture like a Disney pie with the stench coming off of it, but it's really bad. Yeah. That pie was actually made with, like, clams.
Ugh, disgusting.
What's that one fish that smells really, really bad?
Is lutefisk.
Yeah, lutefisk smells really
Yeah, that one. But
The
what's
Norwegian one?
what's the technical term for that fish?
Lutefisk.
Lutefisk.
It's like
It's the dish, but I don't
So
know.
It's
the
like a
actual-
schwarz or some scheisse like that.
Lutefisk is the Scandinavian name.
Yeah.
Steel Pussy, can you look that up for us?
No, that is not her name.
That is not my name.
It's like
We're
a,
still ironing that
It's
out.
like a Disney cow pie.
That's not
Oh,
A cow pie,
cow
but
pie.
edible. But I don't think you'd want to eat it.
Okay, cow patty, will you please look that up?
Oh,
No, with 2 D's, not T's.
Anything else besides
P-A-D-D-I-E.
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
All right, T-Rex, will you please look that up
No,
for us?
I said you can only call me that if you call me Tyrannosaurus Rex. The full name.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Let the record know that that is too many syllables. Anyways,
Our pronunciation gets worse this week.
this rotten stench. No, never mind.
Sorry, Taurus Interceptor.
Our producer is a Ford F-150. Okay.
You guys are literally.
Ludicious turns. He's kind of lost in thought, staring at the bar. It's still sort of midday. He's not getting the answers he needs. What are the questions running through Ludicious's brain as he stands there?
So last I remember, I was like looking up a staircase as well.
Okay. I'll say that you have kind of sort of absent-mindedly, as your thoughts race, sort of turn to get a view and an angle, looking up the stairs, which you see several oil lanterns with very delicate curves, holding up like 2 inviting, taunting sort of lights.
Might I interject?
Please.
Didn't he try to fight the goblins?
He shot an arrow.
He shot an arrow.
Yes, they did not
He
react.
just walked away. Yeah.
They did not react. What are the questions going through Ludicious's brain right now?
I'm a little frustrated. I thought I'd get a little bit more answers. It kind of smells gross. This place looks really dirty and dusty.
Putting you in a foul mood.
Yeah, I like more luxurious areas, to spend my time. But the pirates are a little interesting. I've kind of exhausted my last option, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go try to approach these pirates, see if I can get some info out of them.
Did you just approach them?
No, I approached the 2 people, little weirdos. God, yeah. Shot an arrow at them, yeah.
So you're going to turn around from going upstairs to the multi-level bar. You realize, maybe these pirates have some answers. And as you kind of turn and kind of come back down the 3 steps that you had ascended, you see one of the little goblins, who is pulling his goggles down over his face, kind of waving his arms at you, and faintly in the back of your mind, you hear a clouded, hey, before you kind of snap back to reality a little bit. You go, Bruenor, buddy, we just fought side to side, and now you're not even going to come talk to me? I didn't realize it was you. My goggles were so foggy. Bring it in. And he goes in for a hug.
I'm just gonna politely step back. I'm gonna say, I know Bruenor, that's my brother.
He's going to say,
How do you know Bruenor?
roll me a deception check. We need a drum roll sound effect.
I don't have anything good, right?
Add your charisma.
Tragic. 13.
A 13, he goes, you pretty sure you mentioned you had no family there, man. What's going on? Is this some sort of trick?
Well, I didn't know who you are. I still don't know who you are, but...
Captain Xavier, we drank a whole lot together. You and I even spent hours crafting. Is this a fucking...
Oh,
Kurt!
snap!
Hey, Kurt, come here. Kurt comes out, his eyes really wide open. And you see, like, it's kind of really exposing his crow's eyes and how many wrinkles this goblin has already acquired for his, what seems to be kind of young age. He comes out and says, yeah, what's up, Xavier? Kurt, this is Bruenor, our fucking dream druid. Our butt. Oh! They exchange this back and forth before Kurt goes, oh my god! Like, his face kind of blanks a little bit as he reaches to give you a nice little hug as well.
Fail once again.
You take another step back as you're now about 6 feet away from these goblins who take it very personally. Xavier says, we took down one of the most notorious criminals. And what's going on, dude? And then you attacked us.
I'm not Bruenor. Bruenor's my twin brother.
Kurt says, I mean, he does have an eye patch. I don't think Bruenor has an eye patch. Xavier says, hold on. We're being duped. How? Oh, I'm sorry, I lost my accent. We're being duped. How do you know Bruenor? He kind of goes up to you and he kind of starts feeling your arm and your cloth, and he starts like pulling at your disguise kit. He says, "This is some bullshit and a half right here. I'm not gonna let you do this to our friend." And he's gonna go up and try to like grab your neck and leap up and jump and grab your neck. Please roll me a strength saving throw, just for shits and gigs.
One question. So I know I'm the size of Bruenor, but if like in terms, does the disguise cloak shrink me as well?
Yes, you have a reduced height.
Okay.
Does that hurt when you reduce height and stuff?
We stretch.
We have not made anything canon yet.
Probably
Cool.
hurts his lower back.
Feel it a little bit next day.
Yeah, your L7 gains 1 exhaustion point.
That seems like my strength.
Use my expertise.
Can you use Bruenor's expertise?
No,
Aw.
he's just dressing as Bruenor. He is not as cool as Bruenor.
Yeah.
Well,
Tries to add it more to see.
Yeah, he's trying so hard. He's trying to like
add so much.
any math this. With a 12 is not going to beat Xavier's 18 as he jumps up, and that's not even like his pro stuff added. He jumps up and grabs you and puts you in a chokehold, completely hoisting himself off the ground. You are now holding his weight around your throat, and his other hand is reaching at the brim of your disguise, reaching towards. I don't know. I'm gonna say just for shits and gigs, it's like a wind-up thing, like, and he's like just about to start undoing like the first wind-up.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like this is a mask. But he's like, he says, Kurt, get his legs. And Kurt's going to go and try to sweep your legs really smoothly. Please roll me a dex check.
I'm over here just thinking to myself as I'm rolling, like, I should have went upstairs. 18.
An 18. That will work as he dives down and goes and tries to sweep kick you out. You manage to lift up one of your legs and you get a kick back into his chest as Kurt is now got the wind knocked out of him. He's knocked back 5 feet away, whereas Xavier is still holding on for dear life around your throat. Putting a little bit more strangle on your throat, making it kind of hard for you to breathe. What does Ludicious do?
So I'm gonna try to grab him. Be like, Xavier, it's Ludicious.
You don't know his name.
You just.
He introduced
Oh,
each other.
Kurt
I
did?
do know his
Oh,
name.
yeah. Okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, I'm sorry, what do you say one more time?
I said, Xavier, it's Ludicious. I'm breaking cover. See what happens.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check, and I'm gonna roll to see if they remember you.
Did they
No.
If they did, I believe it was briefly.
Brief.
Oh, yeah, you were on the island.
It was like for the final battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you almost died. I forgot about
There
that.
was the Remembrance too.
We'll see what happens.
There's 2 fights. They
You
don't
said
really
persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
19.
With the 19, he loosens up his grip a little bit more, and he says, "What? Look at this little punk-ass bitch!" And this time he's actually gonna, you notice that this little goblin's got sort of metal and straps all over him, so he's gonna take just kind of like his little arm guard, and he's gonna start kind of like rubbing it on your side, ripping and digging into, like, Bruenor had sort of robes on, I believe. Or he had like a gi.
Like a leather jacket.
Yeah, exactly. But in the spots of exposed skin, you're now ripping and exposed to his cut. And you're going to take 3 points of damage from that. I'm sorry, 4. New dice. Thank you. Who are they from? Should we shout them out?
Yeah.
Awesome dice.
Awesome dice.
Awesome Dice.
AwesomeDice.com.
AwesomeDice.com.
Their Instagram
Check
is
them
also
out.
awesome dice. They are amazing, quality, and beautiful.
No sponsorship or affiliation.
No, we just love
Not a
them.
sponsor.
No,
Yeah.
they just make awesome
Steal
dice.
from Good Mythical Moment.
I'm gonna try it one last time because I'm slowly
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, sorry.
starting to get a little aggravated. Once again, I'm gonna be like,
Yep.
"It's Ludicious."
Roll me one more persuasion with advantage. And this time, as you say that the first time, he unraveled one more of your little twists, and you think that he's very close to revealing your disguise.
First one. 15.
Let's hope for a low roll, guys.
No rolls.
You say, "It's me, Ludicious." And this time, pressure around your neck is relieved. However, the grip is not completely relinquished as he stays dangling around you, his face near your left ear. He says, hot in your ear, and he says, "Why don't you show yourself, Ludicious?"
So I'm glad that he relieved the pressure. So at this point,
You can talk normally, but he's still like hanging on.
I'm gonna try to chuck him off.
Kurt looks at you guys just as you kind of relieves a little bit of pressure, and you see him kind of wipe his mouth and kind of turn like he's like standing up, ready to sort of pounce at you guys. And then you
Want to try to still chuck his baby off.
absolutely just straight up hook him
I'm gonna
Where
hook
you
him
throwing
right
him?
at Kurt.
at Kurt.
Yeah.
Awesome. Please roll me. You gotta roll me a strength check to see if you break his grapple. Eh?
Too easy.
Too easy.
Easy peasy.
You gotta hit above the 13.
Oh, well then with nothing added, I'm at 19. So.
All right, buddy boy. With a 13, you whip this goblin. You hear the crashing and the clankling of glass and rock kind of hit the wooden floors and, what are those things called? Walls. The once ready to pounce Kurt is now tumbled as his brother, or not his brother. Actually, I think they are.
They are. They're
Uh,
siblings.
Purple Diamond is gonna find that out for us.
Tyrannosaurus or Xanosaurus?
Clear it and clear.
Anyways, these goblins end up in a hurled mess, kind of just all over each other as you hear, "Get off me! Your elbows in my butt!" As you kind of are standing there now, relieved of.
I'd like to ready
Xavier.
my action and quiver 2 flaming bows. And I'm just gonna say enough. Because I'm freaking pissed off right now. Because they freaking almost ruined my goddamn disguise. If you guys want to talk, we can talk. But we ain't gonna have all this back and forth.
One of the pirates from sitting on the stool, not of the booth behind you, turns and says, "Oh, looks like we got a brawl, gentlemen. Let's go! Yeah!" And starts banging on tables, amassing his crew to stand up. Now, sooner than later, not any sooner as you get your arrows knocked, flaming arrows, ready, aimed at these 2 goblins. You also have a crowd of these roughly 8, 9, 10 big, burly pirate sailors. Humans, tieflings. You also see a little halfling in there as well. Kind of cheering you on with their brew in their hand. You hear, "Yes! Get the goblins! Crush the squirts!"
Oh, so they're just watching.
Yeah.
Got stage fright?
No.
Your hand starts to shake as time ticks on.
I could give two less craps about the guys behind me, right? So like,
Do it already!
so
If your dad waited with your mom for so long, you wouldn't be here.
I am.
This is bullshit! Crash! A mug is whisked by your face and smashes into the wood behind you.
Screw this. So it's wood. I'm gonna shoot my flaming arrows in the direction of the crowd.
Oh.
The mud.
Huh?
Where the mud came from.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot it towards the ground. I'm trying to burn the wood, right?
Oh.
And
It's pretty damp, oily, gross pirate wood.
Oily.
that's okay.
Well,
And
you know how
then-
like things get slick and like walked on over
I
time
feel
and
like
just
it'd be
greases.
alcohol though.
Flammable?
And as a
I'll
fighter,
let you guys roll for that then. That
I'd
sounds
like to
interesting.
use my action for that, and as a fighter, I get a second action,
Yes.
and so I would like to use acid cum and squirt the vicinity of where I'm at to block them from running towards me.
I think you mean the cantrip bukake.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Can we please play by the rules? Let's be official homebrew here.
Is this official?
Yes.
No, I want to use my acid cum.
I do not think we have a listing for that.
I don't think
It's
we
not
can
a
say that on the
cantrip.
internet. I think you have to use your cantrip name. I think it's slightly better.
The DM requests the cantrip name.
They're the same.
Boo! And I'm just gonna splurge all around and block them from attacking.
Okay, I want you to roll me one roll to hit for your arrows, and then roll me a performance check. If you want to use your inspiration dice, call that now.
Do it. It just adds a d6 roll for you.
For my hit,
Use your inspiration.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
For his boo.
Yeah, 96.
This is one of the videos
What
people
will
have
I
to
add to
watch
that? Well, I
before we
guess
get
it's
That
monetized.
was that.
It's like if you were there, you were cool,
4.
and you are cool. Thanks for watching.
We might never get monetized. It's okay.
It's for our own enjoyment, and we can be as fun as we want to be.
I got 4.
All that big
With
I wasn't
inspiration.
trying to hit anyone
For the hit.
for the arrows.
Oh, for the hit?
For the arrows.
Oh, did you add your proficiency and stuff? Like your
You got
proficiency
dex.
and your dexterity
You
bonus?
got dex.
Oh, I got
Dex
plus
and
5,
proficiency.
6 plus 7. 6 plus 1.
That's why I wrote this like this.
11.
Wow, that was a
Always.
much better
You roll
for a
hit
roll.
something.
My expertise doubles.
That's all I needed as you foo foo
Yes, too.
send 2 arrows in a wide direction out from you as the crowd, whoa, hey, kind of backs up and stops being so rowdy. Like you stop seeing the arms pumping, you stop seeing kind of the fluidity of the crowd as your arrows whoosh, kind of like immediately flame up as like a couple of the stray ends of this floor kind of burst into embers and crackle. And then with your other hand, I'm going to say that you throw down your bow and in one fluid motion turn and whip out your weapon of mass destruction. Do, 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 do. 12 shots all around as you create a very solid perimeter of what seems to be white, glossy substance, just whoosh, 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 before it starts to sizzle and burn. The smell that enters your nose is foul, far worse than what was coming and emitting from the smoker's corner as it sinks down into the foundation, leaving a pattern of its existence in the floorboards.
Okay, and then
I'm gonna say you have a perimeter of stench, as well as a little bit of crackling and embering, and everyone has your attention, bar none, and your dick is in your hand.
There's no hiding now, my dude.
Oh, I
You're
was
all
not
out.
intending.
At this point, I believe your disguise self. Would you like to roll to see if it's still up? I'm not exactly sure of the rules within they know, and I think it's funny.
Can't disguise everything.
So I am going to.
Wouldn't that look weird?
I don't even know.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be Bruenor's?
Yeah.
You want me to roll to see if my disguise gets up?
It would be Bruenor's penis.
16.
Would it? That's the
Would it?
question.
That's the question.
That is the question.
What?
Is it
Ooh.
yours or is it
Whose
Bruenor's?
penis is it?
When you turned, your disguise kit fell to the side, revealing your true identity and your true cock size to the masses.
Well then, as I notice that as I'm turning, as a level 2 rogue, I get my cunning action, and I'm going to dash, and dip out that bitch, and grab the 2 goblins, if I can.
Do you pull up
Whoa,
your
whoa,
pants?
whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't.
You
Your
gotta-
pants are around your ankle. Your
gotta
dick is
do
in your
like-
hands. I'm gonna need strength checks to see if you can carry some goblins.
No, he's got a thin leg.
It doesn't help him in this scenario.
Can you imagine tripping over that third leg though?
13.
In snap.
Oh, yikes.
This is not a good day for Ludicious.
Ludicious turns, realizing that now's his time, and quickly dashes over and scoops up one of the goblins while kind of missing the other one that he assumes is Kurt as he kind of wrangles and misses. He slips as his pants are not on all the way. His belt is slightly unloosed as you guys are, I guess no one else can see it. As the pirates see a quick booty shot as your pants slide down. You have one of the goblins in your hand. Do you choose to run out the door, or are you going to try to quick grab the other one?
Can I grab the other one?
At this point, a couple of the members, like more keener folk and sober folk of the keener folk, keen, K like Kawasaki. What's the no whatever. Some of the keener folk of the pirate crew are just kind of looking at, like, hey, where's he going? You know, kind of like catching on that you're running. What do you do?
I'm gonna just take the one and go. Hopefully the other one just follows. I mean, I got his brother, so.
Grabbing your pant buckle, you skirt, rushing towards the door. Roll me a quick perception check.
Oh no.
Did the pirates see whether he has a bubble butt?
Can the
Will you
button
roll
describe,
me
please?
a
The definition.
performance check for your ass?
Well, so for the first one, I rolled a 10.
Performance. I love that it's performance checks.
15.
I'm gonna say okay. So your juicy booty exposed with a hint of shine and sheen, very smooth and hairless, is scooped up as your pants are pulled up as you're rushing, using your cunning action to dash towards the door. As you're rushing towards the door, the beams of light that enter and emit from the outside kind of hit the other side, casting a shadow that looks very strange. Quickly you hear, "Roar. We'll just get a couple and then maybe pick up some other crew." Coming from this entrance of the bar, with a 10, Ludicious is going to recognize that as the long-time family friend, Wounded Britch.
The guy who tried to kill you. Steal you.
He's also the guy that knows how to freaking control that goddamn ear.
Are they in the same bar?
He got
Well, he's at the entrance, so.
Thank you. Thank you, Fuchsia Pants.
Okay, so then. Now I notice him. Does he notice me?
They have not entered. You heard the voices coming to the entering the bar. I apologize.
So at this point, though, am I out the bar or still in the bar?
I'm going to say you're about 25 feet, sort of at an adjacent angle towards the center of the bar. You're kind of rushing, trying to cut through a couple angles, get to the entrance as fast as you can to escape the situation you were in. However, you are not in direct line of sight to anybody, like, entering the bar.
So basically, if I leave, they'll see me. Okay.
With the 10, Ludicious knows. Yes. Obvious enough for you.
It's a big bar.
So. So for all the guys that notice my juicy bosoms, I'm gonna.
We learned a lot about Ludicious today.
Bosom.
This is a bosom. Titties are bosom.
Bosoms.
My badonkadonk. Okay,
His
so
blood-
I'm gonna
his-
turn around and I want to wink. You know, just that. You know. And
Possibly get some assistance.
You get a, you filthy twit, pull your pants up.
so then, as I dash, I'm still gonna bolt for the door. And is it an action for me to pull up my pants?
Yes.
Do I still get my additional action if I pull up my pants?
In what context do you get an additional action?
Because I want to throw Kurt at the dude at the door.
Okay, let me
This dude's a goblin.
let me do something. Let me talk amongst yourself for a sec.
He's just gonna like Spidey sense like at the Birch.
Well, I mean, I see him there.
Tell him
right?
to spread
so
wide.
This is what I,
Do you just
Spreading-
not care about Kurt?
I don't. I really don't.
Xavier.
I briefly saw these guys, and they are the ones I'm in this mess. So I'm
You
already
fought
pissed.
together, but you're like,
He just whipped out his little weapon. You know.
I was gonna.
What?
I was.
Oh,
11-inch
summer!
whip.
You didn't even hear me.
I don't see the trees
scored
with the
high on
shade.
insight there.
No, like I was gonna try to work with them. That's why I was taking them to go like talk to them, you know, without all these guys like instigating. But this guy's here now, and either we're gonna fight or I gotta escape. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to throw Kurt at him.
It's a very aggressive way to like make it a pact.
You could go
Alliance.
upstairs, you know.
At
Get out
So-
the end of the day, I could give two less craps about my alliance with Kurt. and
Don't you
Xavier.
have
I don't even.
rope?
I barely remember these guys. Like I know them a little bit. Like
Do you have rope? You could jump out a window on the second floor.
well, I
You
mean, I
have
haven't
the rope.
gotten there yet. I'm still trying to throw Kurt. But
He's
that's a
still
great
in
idea.
there.
I'm still in there.
Just
I was trying to see if I could throw
Go
Kurt.
towards the smelly pie.
Yeah.
smell the pie.
What happened to the pigman?
The pigment?
He was just walking by.
Okay.
Good memory.
The one who sent you guys across?
No.
No, there was just a guy with a cool hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told him I really
That
liked
was a
his
different
hat.
guy.
that was the bear.
There was a pigman.
That was the
mad.
bear.
No, there was a very Chungus half pigman character who commented on the way you guys were talking to the pigs.
Oh.
He took slight offense.
Was offended at how we were talking to the pigs. Talking sweetly.
I'm pretty sure he barked at Summer about something.
I always get barked at.
Anyways, Ludicious, I have rolled several things on my end, which is going to determine how this goes. How does Ludicious envision his next moves playing out?
Okay. So what I'm envisioning is I got a roll of rowdy guys behind me, blocked by acid cum from my bukkake. So like they seem like they're getting a little aggravated. Somebody already threw a mug at me. I got Kurt here. I really don't. I mean, I was gonna try to talk to him, you know, cause I started to remember him now finally. But at the end of the day, dude's a goblin, you know. He's this big. I mean, he's strong, yeah, but like, you know, still this big.
Little goblin.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I know what's his name again? The guy at the door.
Wounded Bridge.
Wounded Rich, I know, is going to mess me up if he sees me. So I'm envisioning I'm gonna freaking, you know, grab my penis, put it back in my pants, then pull my pants up.
Very key detail. I actually needed to hear that as a DM, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We needed the visual too.
Just grab his cartoon-sized cock and... Sorry, moms, if you're watching. I swear it doesn't normally get this graphic. Just this is a very intense situation, and intense situations and call
special
for
power.
Yeah, it is.
special.
Unique to
balls.
only Ludicious Fingertot the Third.
Some situations require big balls. You know what I mean? To go in there and face.
Steel.
You can quote me on that. Let's get a shirt riding on that, okay, Ty Pepper?
Require
Big balls.
And so then I'm gonna dash towards the door. And then as I see Wounded Rich, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. And I got Kurt. So I'm gonna throw Kurt at Wounded Rich, and depending on what happens, I'm gonna either run upstairs and try to do something else, or dip out the door.
I need to know where your momentum is going.
Just know that we are outside the door as well.
You
does not
do not
know.
know that.
What?
Ludicious does not know that.
I've been in there this whole
I
time.
thought we were visible at this point because we walked past and we're in the doorway.
Do we see Wounded Rich?
Because we
You
walked
guys-
past when we
Do we recognize him? Did we?
You
Did we ever
guys,
see him?
you
Yeah.
guys walked
We saw him,
past
yeah.
him, and you guys were very much distracted by the pig, and you guys walked to the back. So then, when you guys were coming back around, the timing worked out that you guys were coming around the corner and looking at the entrance of the L as he was entering.
Oh.
But I have
That
no
pig was
I
so cute, right?
apologize.
Sorry. Cute pig.
Very cute pig. Wow.
I have no idea what you guys are doing.
Perfect.
We're talking about pigs. They're so
Exactly.
cute.
So, what do you mean where my momentum is going? Like towards the stairs or towards the door?
Yeah.
The way I'm envisioning it, I am going to be going towards the door. I gotta talk to this guy because
Okay.
I might try to.
I need you to roll me a strength check and then a dexterity check.
Thank you.
Get that last circle. Every ounce.
Let's go.
Is that your endless water?
Yeah.
No.
Wow! Find a decanter at our online shop.
We don't have one yet, but soon.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll
Do I have to roll in that order or can I
And
choose?
we have stickers.
At 250 subscribers, we'll open up a shop for you guys. Let's
Yeah.
go. Send it to your friends.
Send it to your friends. We'll have koozies.
You hear that, audience member? Send it to your friends. 250, you get free merch.
Cozy
Hit it up in the
shirts.
chat.
We'll call you. We'll
The
call
250th subscriber will get a
There's only
koozie,
been one
a
viewer.
sticker, and a t-shirt.
Oh, they're gonna game it. For
I
sure.
said the 250th. That
Yeah.
is the only one that will get a free one.
They're gonna game the system.
Good job.
Do I have to roll in that order?
I
or
apologize,
can I choose?
Bruenor. Taking a while. What?
Can I roll in that order or can I choose?
No, because your motion is throw, which requires strength, and then dex to keep your momentum in the same direction.
Rough.
That'll work. Beautiful.
I wasn't expecting this to work.
That's beautiful.
Ooh.
12 on my strength. Damn, this is so goddamn math. 14 on my dex.
Huh.
I think I just drank Listerine.
Okay, quiet puppies. Are you giving us toothpaste or mouthwash to drink here?
It tasted like.
Can we get some fresh room water,
Am I minty?
room temperature water on the set, please?
Yes, why?
I'm not making it up.
It's Listerine.
Why you guys is root beer?
I think I just found the secret ingredients.
We'll continue this off mic.
Sorry.
It's in a bag of holding.
The secret for everything is in the bottom of a bag of holding. Ludicious with a 12 strength. You're going to ready this goblin on your shoulder as you charge, get closer and closer down. You kind of go to push open the door. The door slams into an open hand that was reaching to go and open it on the other side. Crack! You hear the crunching of the knuckles and you're fuck! Before you fully expose yourself, they rolled very high. They all spot you immediately. They recognize Ludicious, Fingertot the Third of the House of Canes, in the flesh, with a goblin around his shoulder, with his pants barely on. You go to huck it. This guy really messed up your stride, so you actually did not have the proper momentum to throw him properly. You just kind of go, you chuck his body in the general direction, but it doesn't really give you, leave your body a whole lot. And then you go to try to, hook around and slide around Wounded Rich, which you successfully do with your 14 dex. Kurt's going to smash really hard into the middle of him, who's caught completely off guard. However, one of the battle mages behind him, ever so slightly by 5 feet, is ready with his arms to catch you. You see in his right hand is like going down to his pockets. I'll make that what you will. At this point, we're gonna have to roll initiative, buddy.
Gotta roll for it and roll with it.
Suddenly, you guys hear a crash and a loud clanking. In front of your eyes, you guys see Ludicious roll out with Kurt on one of his shoulders as Kurt is flung hard into what you guys kind of recall to be Wounded Britch. You know, that one guy on the mountain that
Does he know
came
our
after.
faces?
I rolled that he did not notice you. He does know your faces. He did not notice you.
Perfect.
Crash, tumbling.
Okay.
You guys see that happen. However, I need some initiatives.
Ludicious?
Let's have this
Kurt?
be fun.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have Kurt need initiative. We're gonna have 3 battle mages.
Oh my
You
God.
3 roll me initiatives. Not you.
Oh.
You roll me initiative, and then you roll me yours.
6.
Oh.
Wait, why not me?
You're pointing those backwards, everybody.
You add 1, and then you guys give me
No.
1.
I have 18.
I'm not in this. She's in this.
I know. I'm not rolling your guys' own. I'm rolling for everyone
Battle
else.
mages.
Why are you
He's-
pointing?
He's asking you to roll for the battle mage.
Oh. Okay. I'm not that fast.
What'd you say?
18.
Oh no.
Is that for me or for somebody else?
Not for you.
Not for you.
Why would you do that to me?
How many battle mages? 2?
Summer's
What?
rolling.
You rolled a
Proud
3.
of it. 18 and 3. It balances out.
She's
It
not
balances out.
rolling as herself.
Doesn't make any sense.
She's rolling as
We're
somebody
rolling
else.
for other characters.
We're
We're
rolling
rolling for the
17.
extras.
Oh my god.
for the NPCs. We love our NPCs,
NPCs.
guys. Actually, I don't think we like these.
I shouldn't be using my lucky dice.
Nope.
Wounded Britch is going to respond first.
I hope you could hear that really deep sigh because it's how I'm feeling.
Wounded Britch is going to move first. His ever so large, just absolutely insanely massive human hand is going to slap down as he uses his movement to become, not prone, even though he was standing up straight. His wind was knocked out, so he collects himself enough to use his action. He's just going to smack the living shit out of the back of you because it's all he has to react right now.
Literally
Just-
or metaphorically?
I mean, that's the end goal. You excrement yourself and you kill someone when you die, right?
I'm not dead yet.
Exactly. He rolls. What's your AC, my friend?
Me?
Yes,
16.
it does. Please, somebody roll me 2d4.
3
Two.
total.
All right, so 5. 8
No.
points of damage. Oh,
I rolled a 2. He
3
rolled a
total.
1.
3.
3.
Okay, so 6 points of damage taken as this hand slaps, and 5 stars you in between the shoulder blades, right where you can't reach when you have that really bad itch in the middle of the night.
Just like your older brother.
Stung. You're not completely immobile, but that really frickin' hurt and drew your attention. To Wounded Bridge. Give me just 1 second here. Shit. One of the battle mages, one with really large nostrils, and one of the nose rings flares and says, "Do we kill him, or are we going to take him prisoner?" He's gonna say, "Just fuck him up!" And he's gonna use his action to cast Cone of Cold as you see little drips of water kind of start coming down his fingers, aiming, kind of catching you and Kurt in this draft here, right? Aiming directly towards the inside of the bar to hopefully hit you guys as you're rushing out. Let me see here.
I just imagine it.
Please roll me
Man.
a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
I'm just scrolling to get out my
Someone please roll me a saving throw for Kurt.
I have had the worst rolls all day.
You rolled first.
12.
I got a 13.
Do us
13.
3 notice Ludicious yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, right?
Yeah.
11.
Can we make a roll?
You can make a
Not
move.
yet.
You
We
can make
haven't
a
rolled
roll.
for initiative.
Let
It's
us know when
active combat.
any of us can make a move.
Will do.
Because I think it's active combat now. We have to join combat.
Yeah.
Roll
We,
initiative to do
we
so.
definitely notice what's happening.
Yes.
Shit's
Bruenor is just in happy-go-lucky land out here. here with this freaking
Twindle,
No.
you're a pretty
Twindle.
orc lady. Learning how to
Just
swim.
swim.
About
She's
here
taking you and teaching you how to swim in the ocean.
Chop
so
wood,
cute.
carry water, baby.
just swimming while I'm about to get mushed.
I have to.
Wind around you guys as a cold chill cools down everybody in the vicinity's spine. Showered ice, hail shards, shat at Ludicious. Shat at Ludicious from the hand of this battle mage as he is iced, sliced, and diced in every direction as he takes 24 points of damage from this cold.
Oh my gosh.
Kurt also takes 24 points of damage.
How many health points?
Uh,
I did not shot from that, but that's terrifying.
Shadow at him. That's really wow.
That's a lot of points. What was Kurt at for HP?
Kurt is currently at 27.
Okay, so not dead. Cool, cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Not completely.
Literally
Not
cool.
totally dead.
Bless.
Nearly frozen in the air, Kurt is caught, nearly suspended by this cone of cold. He's frozen, being tossed around and just attacked from all angles. You guys see that the doorway is now frozen, completely open. The door shot off its hinges, and blackness kind of emanates from the entrance of the slosh bar. Well, because of I'm just gonna say your eyes are so adjusted that you guys can't see very much into this bar. However, Ludicious,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Well, I'm damn near frozen. I'm so frustrated right now. You know, I was just trying to come in and have a nice little chat with an enchanter to figure out how to work my freaking Bahir, and it just escalated. So can I move and everything?
Yeah.
'Cause, that freaking damn near crippled me.
Yes.
Okay. Well. So, if you could remind me, I do have level 1 exhaustion, so what does that mean?
That means you have disadvantage on ability checks, I believe.
Okay. Cool. Well. Because it's not worth it. How many battle mages does he have?
Dos.
You know, I'm running low on arrows.
That's Japanese for 2.
Really?
Wow.
I thought that was
You can always come to Rolling Deep Podcasts for very true facts.
Mhm.
And you're very cultural.
Maybe no. But always fun facts.
Do I see my party members?
Roll a perception, my friend.
Thank you. This isn't going the same way we've been going all night.
You've made so many rolls tonight.
5.
With a 5, all Ludicious can see is the icicles hanging from his eyelashes as the cone of cold has completely froze most of what he can see.
I love that face.
So I can't see him. Rough.
No. You cannot smell anything. The wind is whipping past. The noise is loud.
Alright. I don't really have much of another choice. Since this is probably my last chance, I'm going to pull my pants back down. And I'm about to bring out the freaking
Did you name it?
slug. His name's Tim.
Tiny Tim, but he's not.
And I'm gonna hit. My goal is to attempt to hit everyone in my vicinities. They're all within a 10-foot radius at this point. The mages,
Might I propose advantage due to the fact that his hand is numb?
I would argue it would be disadvantaged because of how cold his hand is and how frigid he's feeling.
But he wouldn't be able to feel it, and it would feel like not his hand.
I'm gonna roll him flat.
Do we see what he's doing and back up because we know?
It's about to go down.
We
See the
know
pants
what's
go
about
down.
to happen.
This is all happening very fast. You guys have not had a chance to react yet.
All right.
Oh,
Fair.
How
Fair.
close are we?
You guys are roughly
Within
50 feet away.
range.
Oh, we're 50 feet away? We're fine.
We're good in range.
No, 10 feet. It's 10 feet. We're good.
Because I'd be out.
You guys are not at engaging distance yet.
Perfect. That's okay.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I am going to load up.
Mount up. Okay, I'm gonna say with this spell you can target for damage one person, but people in a vicinity will get splashed. So who would you like to do inflict damage
target.
on? And roll to hit.
Only one person.
Is gonna be taking
Target.
damage.
Damage. Everybody will get hit.
Yes.
Look at the aftershock.
You get it's an AOE spell, but
Yeah, exactly.
but it's pinpoint damage. Maybe if you level up your Bukake skill.
It's like the 25%
How
residual
do you-
damage.
You got to get a con of 18, so you got to be really hardy, you know.
I do have poison.
It's acid.
It's acid.
It's add acid damage to it when he rolls, then hits with it. Homebrew is fun, guys. Really, it's the best way to play this game.
Because there are no rules, but there's also still rules, and it makes it fun.
Don't tell our players, but besides Ribcage, is it a real place?
I didn't know.
Who am I closest to? The mages or?
You are in wrestling territory. You just got slapped in the back by Wounded Britch.
But the mages, they're a little bit far off.
They're about like 5 feet behind, maybe, because they saw you and were like,
They're still
"Whoa,"
pretty
like,
close.
yeah, they haven't ran or anything yet.
There's a lot going on real quick. Well, then I'm gonna go for Wounded Britch, just so he can't hit me again. And I mean, I'm just kind of hoping the mages don't, don't hit me again. We'll see. Oh my god. The D&D gods want me to die today.
You need some awesome
What is that, a
dice.
strength?
Sell
I don't
out,
have
you sell
awesome
out.
dice. Is that strength?
What?
Is that, what am I rolling here? Is it strength or just straight?
I believe we said your spell casting modifier, which would be charisma.
2.
You rolled a 2 to hit.
Yes.
I rolled 2.
Close.
You whip your pants down, very cocky.
Yep.
Just flare like, get ready! I'm bringing the pain! Odysseus whips it out. This time he's only got kind of like a semi. And he goes and
So
charges.
cold. What can I say?
Hit it now.
Everyone
It's
kind of
coming.
stops. And he's.
Yep.
Are they just stunned by the weird?
You get 3 little drops that land in front of each of the individual person. They look down as they hear a.
1 in 3.
I don't get it, but
1 in 3 men will have erectile dysfunction in their
Oh my
lifetime.
see, we raise awareness here. We're rolling deep into men's health issues. Wounded Rich looks up to you, and he looks deep into your eyes. You look up. Actually, you're kind of like a little bit level with him, but you kind of look deep back into his. What? Like, I'm gonna say, roll me a quick perception check.
I don't even want to anymore.
Get him some new dice. Can we get Drew? Can we get some new dice?
We need a new set. Fix them right here.
Use my dice. Stop.
Yeah, please.
Just stop.
This is really trash.
Sad.
Just stop.
Stop touching them.
I'll be right back.
Roll.
4 plus 8
You rolled an 8.
with my modifiers.
Can we re-roll with new dice?
With prop.
You can re-roll new dice.
That's not it. Today is rough, y'all. Today is rough. 14.
With a 14, you look into Wounded Britch's eyes.
Thanks, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You see happiness. You see joy. You see good memories. You remember good times of his laugh and his crooked old guy, where he would show you behind your dad's back how to wield a bow. You think you could probably credit Wounded Britch with your passion for more melee focused and the arts of sword dancing and such versus your dad's compulsion to be such the best spellcaster around. So you see this flash of companionship go through your eyes, as also a little bit of disappointment, as you just came the smallest amount that he has seen in a fortnight. He says, "Put your pants on and let's go home."
Honestly, at this point, I'm really exhausted just about all my options. With these two mages in the back, even if and this is what I'm thinking. Right?
You look and you see the other battle mage readying another cone of cold.
I know that my next couple attacks are probably gonna kill me. And I can't do anything at this point. I realize that I've lost. And very sadly, I will continue to stare Wounded Britch in the eyes as I grab little Teddy, slowly put it back in my pants. Once again, I will look back at the crowd, wink, and pull up my pants.
Do we see any of this through the doorway?
You guys see his glorious bubble booty get covered again by his pants as he pulls them up.
And I mean, at this point, I admit defeat. So whatever they want to do.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say, well, sure as hell try. Let's go.
You put out your hands, which are roughly grabbed by the two battle mages, and Wounded Britch himself takes out not one but two sets of these ethereal handcuffs as your wrist is surrounded. He says, "Well, this drink was gonna be on you, boy, but I guess we got other business to do. Take care of. Come on, Vent, let's go."
Can we do anything?
They have not noticed you, and they are turning and taking their prize back to the port.
So.
But we're gonna take a small break here, as Bruenor is still away from the table. How are we doing, Twixie?
You are transitioned.
Are we transitioned? All right.
Is
So
everything
last
off,
time we
off?
had.
All right, we need to
Supposedly
get out of here,
we
though.
had
I need to
OBS
pee.
last
Like,
time.
if we're gonna talk, let's just go up.
Honestly.
Let's just go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
Oh,
We don't wanna.
You're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't wanna risk anything
Yeah.
again. I can't go
Drew,
through that.
last time our break was not muted.
No.
We were talking about drug tests. And
So it's been. Yes.
Wait.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know why.
It's not working again. Yes, they can.
Checking. Can you hear us?
I think we're live again, right? Right, T-Weezy?
Yeah, but you're not unmuted, or you're not.
Now they can hear you.
We're back.
Just kidding.
Are we?
Yes.
Probably.
And on a more
Let's hope so.
morbid note, I think we're back on sort of a resignation of free will, eh?
A little bit. You know?
As Ludicious, you guys rounding the corner, witness this quick interaction, this quick madness, rad dash of movements and spells, and then yelling and quick compromise before you guys can react, because you guys are very much stunned and rolled like shit. No, just kidding. As the ethereal handcuffs are hooked on double thick onto Ludicious's wrist, you guys hear oh my god, as Kurt lays there frozen in pain on the ground, rolling back and forth, poking his head from the doorway, which is kind of still freezing and sizzling from that sort of aspect. Blown completely off its hinges, the door nowhere to be seen. You guys see Xavier say, Kurt! Kurt! Kind of looking at his comrade on the ground, frozen. You see Xavier, while you guys stand there, please interrupt me if the party would like to do anything, but you
Are we
see,
close enough to
like I said,
We
you
see
guys,
it, yeah.
you three are roughly 50 feet away and are witnessing this whole interaction
Is
occur.
Kurt dead?
Ludicious?
No.
Ludicious? Is that you?
Do you say that loud enough to hear? Do you yell it?
I don't think he can hear it, but I'm like, is that Ludicious?
I think so. Nobody else I know has a dick like that.
We probably should head that way.
T-Rod, let's get that on soundbite, please.
We.
How does that make Summer feel? Seeing Ludicious in chains.
You know, as much as I don't like him, I don't want him to be taken.
Why?
He's got the good wine.
Twinkle,
Does.
twinkle, little moon.
He does got the good wine. And I need someone in the group that I'm gonna insult.
The sun shines off of his ass as you're staring, wondering, why do I like him?
So that booty.
While he
Just a
was
little
pulling
bit.
it up.
The booty's
Flashes.
so plump.
The booty's so plump.
Why don't you two quick elaborate on how Jean and Getsamani are feeling seeing their party member? Are we live again? Are we live again, Wes? Are we? Jean, can you tell us how this is weighing on your mind?
I am just kind of shocked to I wasn't expecting to see him here, and now I see a lot of him here.
Ain't that the truth? This mouse folk has grown up quick.
Right.
We came on a peaceful trip and things just
Don't
don't look so peaceful.
I'm just like, whoa, that's Odysseus, right? And then look at get some money.
I am just feeling shaken because I think I recognize that little goblin over there. I'm not quite sure, but I'm fairly certain. But then it's reminding me of Joe Morgan, and I'm getting kind of sad and emotional. And I'm just like sobbing silently, but I'm also watching Ludicious be dragged away with his pants like half up.
Get
And
some
I
money,
have
what's wrong?
So many emotions. I'm remembering Joe Morgan.
Joe.
We are both disguised in Joe Morgan's image, essentially, as the orc people. And Joe lost their lives fighting for us against Captain Cervantes several episodes ago. It was a very sad time.
That was like preseason.
Yeah,
I met you guys when Joe Morgan died.
I know. But I still think about it every day and I'm sad.
R.I.P. Joe Morgan.
R.I.P. Joe Morgan.
You guys are reminiscing about Joe Morgan, even Summer, who wasn't even there.
R.I.P. You can feel his soul.
pour it up for the homie.
Yeah.
As Ludicious is toted towards the port.
Before they managed to get so far away, I whisper to them.
They're about
and say,
60 feet away.
Well, I can fly.
How fast can you fly?
You fly at normal walk speed.
Definitely got spells over 60 feet.
As a wizard, as a DM, I may comment, you might be underutilizing your toolkit, my friend.
So
You definitely have spells I could read.
So what I want you to do, just to make things a little bit more interesting, I feel like your Fey abilities, especially with the recent level up, I would like you to add the cantrip Prestidigitation
What does that
to
mean?
your roster.
What does that mean?
Please add up if you can spell it.
It is a cantrip, and you are, just want to remind you, are able to cast as many cantrips in a day as you please.
Well, I would actually like to use my magic missile, which goes up to 120 feet. And there are 3 glowing darts of magical force that can hit each creature that I would choose within range.
Oh my god.
And I would
Are
like
you
to
doing
hit.
this? Are you doing this?
I am doing this. The 2 helpers and
Ludicious, roll my perception.
Birch.
Wounded Birch.
Woo!
Right.
Finally! When it doesn't mean shit.
new dice.
19, 20, 23.
With a 23, you're able to quick turn and see your party members. Getsamani, Tea Leaf, Gene Hemingwaist, Summer the Fey Fairy rushing. You see Summer's hand starting to glow as energy is accumulating. You're able to get out a quick blurt to the party. What do you say?
I'm going to say one word. And all I'm going to say is, don't. And then I'm going to wink.
Roll me a quick deception check. All of you 3 see and notice, and you hear him very clearly. You have your attack still readied.
12.
With the 12, I'm gonna have to.
Ludicious, you do know that gets money does not follow directions well, right?
And I don't care what you say.
Whatever you want to do, you want to do. But
You see the battle mages who are holding you say, "Don't talk to them." Right after you yell, and then they're kind of like jostle you and pull you the other way, and then your head is turned. You're unable to see. I think it's a perfect time to switch focus. Bruenor, you've been swimming. You've been having a great time. You've been hanging out with Twindle, this half-orc, repairing her ship. You guys have kind of talked. You've learned a little bit about her past, her personal story, what happened to her family, that sort of thing. I think you guys should absolutely watch our other live stream, Season 2, Episode 2. Catch up on the backstory there. But Bruenor, I'm going to say that you have spent a good portion of your morning. You know, you got out there pretty early. You spent a lot of time here as well.
Yep.
You spent time learning how to swim. You also spent time repairing and working closely with Twindle. She put an emphasis on sort of the aspect of the way you work and the process of how you hold yourself and the process of way you think and process and feel the world around you. Has that had any sort of impact on Bruenor's train of thought at all?
Yeah, you know, through building this ship and feeling the water and how my body interacts with the physical world.
Compared to your very rigid and stiff previous history in studying of rocks.
Yeah, you know, I'd gone from like a inner thought to an outer thought back to more of a body feeling the world around me and like physical work. And yeah, so doing a little bit of training.
Absolutely.
Built a little bit of muscle.
You're feeling a lot more grounded, even though before you spent so much time with rocks, you spent a lot of your time chasing dreams and that sort of aspect, chasing the stars. Your time with Twindle is changing your aspect a little bit. This day's work, this honest work is wearing on you. Your whole thought process is sort of evolving in that sense. You guys have managed to work your way inside of the ship. You guys are kind of building back up the lower barrier at this point. She says, well, no sense on working on an empty stomach. And she stops, sets down her hammer and tools, and walks towards what would be her ration room. Normally, she goes and she comes back with a small tray of assorted dried fruits and delicious foreign nuts. some of which you have tasted, sampled, especially around Ludicious, when he goes all out on the more expensive merchant rooms. However, she sits on one of the boxes below and offers you a spot to sit as well.
Yeah, I'll take a seat.
Absolutely. You guys start munching. She closes her eyes, and she says, "Look, even here docked, we can still feel the water's effect on us."
Feel the sway. These foreign nuts in my mouth.
What does that mean?
He did not perceive it, apparently. You open your eyes just as you see Twindle stashing something back into her pouch. She turns back and she kind of claps and kind of goes back at the plate extra hard.
Roll to see what she was talking.
Roll an insight check.
Insight is wisdom, so 10.
Really? Okay. With the 10, you aren't sure exactly what to make of it. You just kind of think she was reaching toward her belt. You didn't give it too much of a second thought. She comes back, wipes her mouth, goes towards the plate, and says, "You know, we'll probably be able to have this finished if I just work through the night, as long as you help me and supply me with, a couple more good hours."
I say, well, I'm gonna need a little bit of compensation for all this hard manual labor I've been doing.
Roll me a persuasion check.
13.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to take the kitty.
Why?
I'm sorry.
I don't think
It
so.
was a really cute meow, though. It was a bad idea giving him to us. You
I don't
did
think
this
you
to
need
us.
take it.
I didn't
There's
think you
so
guys were
much
gonna get that
tracking.
distracted.
I mean, we're not doing anything about it.
I
It's fine. You're about to play with another kid.
Make sure, I was gonna take him upstairs.
You gave 2
Thank you so much, Donut Ring.
This one is so bad.
So it's
Put it to
VR.
life.
Oh wait, now it's live.
Back to Bruenor. What did you say, Beth?
There's a 13 persuasion. I was saying that I would need some compensation
Mm-hmm.
for all this manual labor.
I rolled, and she was very receptive to that. So she leans in and puts her very sweaty, clammy hand on your thigh, and says, "If you compensate me with a few hours, I can compensate you with a few."
Deal. I'm gonna stick my hand out.
She grabs it and pulls you close and gives you a nice kiss on the lips, soft.
And I shake her hand.
While
as
she's like awkwardly like holding it to your side.
And I like kind of step back and I shake her hand.
Isn't that what you were expecting?
Master.
Mastered. Just as you shake her hand, but kind of swerving that whole situation.
Like it happened, but I pulled away and I just kind of master.
Just as you hear, roll me a quick perception check. I'm sorry.
23.
Awesome! With the 23, you hear very clearly hooligans who are day drunk off of morning mimosas or the pirate equivalent of such. A group of them. Please roll me a d6.
5.
5. You close your eyes. Oh, really? A 5? Damn. You close your eyes, and with your seismic sense, you're able to detect, what's that? 14 feet. Taking steps, kind of nearing the pathway that you took, or you didn't take, but normal people would just walk to get to the beach. You detect them probably about 120 feet away. They come around, they approach you. They're loud and rowdy. Bruenor with your 23. Hey! Can I get some background noise and some jeers?
Wait.
They're about about 100 feet, 80 feet, 50 feet, and now you're able to peek around and see them kind of walking and turning the corner from the kind of like the port view of the ship that's kind of crashed open.
I say we have company.
Ha! You see a little halfling of the group, which you can now clearly see is 7, of these very kind of disgusting, bottom rung looking pirates. Smallest little halfling kind of look at you, who has, just a little mischievous kind of goatee looking and says, "Hey, looks like we can get in there. Come on, I bet you we can find some shit. Yeah, who's with me? Hey!" And he lifts up a bottle. And as he raises the bottle, which only reaches kind of the nipples on everyone else, who's so big and strong, everyone else goes, "Ah, let's mess up some shit!" And the group of 7 moseys on over drunkly towards the dock that houses this boat.
That was right.
Twindle looks around and says, they should be fun. Her eyes widen, gasp, and says, "Oh my god!" And then she turns, running, bolting. You see, her clothes are damn near left in place as she's running so fast, sprinting towards what seems to be just a normal privy room. Not a privy room, just a private room. She kind of rushes in, shuts the door. Split second, you hear the voices coming closer to you. She comes back. You guys are kind of in that underbay. She comes, you see she has another leather satchel with you, and this time she has another hat, this time very dark with a very, very fine blue rim.
I'm gonna say, what's going on?
They're gonna say, "Well, I don't always play fair. This whole pirate thing doesn't have rules, per se, so... so I may have something that they want. But maybe we should go?"
I'm saying, does it have guidelines?
What guidelines?
Yeah.
This doesn't come with a fucking instruction book.
There isn't a Pirates for Dummies.
She kind of quick peeps outside and she's, "Fuck. There's no way we can get out right now. They're gonna be coming on the only dock. It's either over or we hide. What do we do? Overboard or hide?" Can I get some jeers?
It's not a jeer, but
This is a jeer.
I'm
It's jeer, you know.
Can't we fight them?
She peers and says, "All 7.
I know, bitch.
Roll me a persuasion check. Roll me an intimidation check.
I don't think you're strong enough to do that.
Intimidation. That's a 13.
Let's make this fun. Summer, will you please roll me a charisma check for me?
13.
She pulls her hat down a little bit, and she says, "All right, I guess we're going in. How should we do this?" I say, I crouch here, and she points towards the end where there's a nice amount of cover from large sacks of flour and other long storage items. And she says, "And you go there." And there's a little spot that's kind of hidden from the way to get from that level to the top layer of the ship. You just kind of behind the stairs and such.
On deck.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Then, yeah, I'll move to on deck while she moves to the hidden spot on the beach, was it?
She's gonna hide slightly back inside the ship, hiding behind sacks of rations in long form of cooking.
Okay. And they're 50 meters away?
As they're approaching and the jeers get louder and louder,
Find some shit to work on.
they're about 80 feet, 60 feet,
80 feet.
30 feet.
Okay.
You hear them, and you can picture them, and you can see outlines of shadows and such reflecting, and you know that they're about 30 feet away. I'm going to say that they're roughly at the same area as you, you're just on the other side of the ship kind of hiding.
Who is the leading figure?
You see it's the little halfling
I'm gonna
with the
cast-
large bottle of beer.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the little halfling, and go into.
You do not have line of sight. Actually, I'll give you line of sight, just
Okay.
for shits and gigs.
I'm gonna go into Archer Starry form, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at that halfling
What needs to be rolled, my friend?
to hit. That's a 15.
That hits. Will you please roll for damage for me?
That's going to be 11 damage.
Describe what happens.
So as I go to the deck, I'm tucked behind a crate, and I see them approaching, and I light up.
Everyone's vision is blurred. Their perception is altered quickly as Bruenor's archer form kicks, whoosh, illuminating the scene.
And I go,
And he screams, "We'll be right back!"
It's just Claire's head.
How's the camera? Does it work? Claritin Clear is over here, so like
It's
we're still rolling.
The camera angle works. She fixed it that
back,
quick.
okay.
The producer
Yeah, I
is
fixed it quick.
Claritin Clear, y'all.
No,
Okay.
fix that.
No,
And then-
no. This
And-
is clear to
That was
clear.
I
She
get to
is
roll
clear
an
to
extra
clear.
D8 damage
Yeah.
What did you notice?
Okay.
because I'm in Archer Starry form.
Damn straight you are. Roll me another D8 of damage.
7 damage.
Yes, you do for 18 points of damage. You summon all your energy. And you realize one bolt is not enough, so you just do another quick, almost instantaneous, doesn't even skip a beat, you just merge right there and finish him off with an extra bolt. You see this halfling who is holding this bottle of beer is phased damn near out of existence as his body is melted down. You see ash fall in between the cracks of the dock. The crowd that's jeering goes from the bottle of beer that he was holding crashes. You guys hear crackling glass, or you hear crackling glass, and immediately the smell of dusty, cheap alcohol hits your nose. Let me roll a quick perception to see if they saw what was happening. Fucking A. Another one, the human, there's just kind of like a beat. Nothing is said. The human says, "Maybe we don't do that!" And then the other parts of the group start jeering with him. Yeah, let's not! That was a bad idea! As they go and turn and immediately start walking back down the dock.
Another beer, man. Made on this island.
Twindle peeks up, ever so curiously. She says, "I didn't even have to get my hands dirty."
Well, as long as they're afar, it's safe.
I do feel safe with you, Bruenor. I do. That could have turned ugly very quick. Oh.
I'm not very good with the whole,
I can teach you that. What you have is special, it seems. That sort of magic feels innate. Hard to teach, am I right?
I have an aversion towards it. It's not quite.
What the
The right
fuck
word.
does that mean? I thought you just killed someone. Why would you avert from that? I'm very interested now. She stands up and puts her hands on her hips.
See,
You're not making a lick of sense, Bruenor.
'tis innate.
Yes, that's
Yes.
I do know. I'm not
I
that
have
thick
my
of skull.
qualms about the efficacy of it.
What are your qualms about kissing me? You did not earlier. Are my lips not supple enough for you?
I'm afraid.
Are my breasts not full enough for you? Do I not fulfill your fantasy, sir?
You're not.
All I know, cutting you off, she says. All I know is I really appreciate what you have just done for me. So thank you. She straightens up her back, and you see that she kind of sways a little bit as she straightens herself up. And she puts her hand out and says, thank you, sir. And closes her hand and goes to shake your hand.
And I say, I respect you greatly.
With that sort of mutual respect gain, she continues. I'm going to say that you guys, eat some lunch and then continue to work on the ship unless you alter course.
I'm gonna say, so how could you help me with the whole...
She says, well, if we spend enough hours in close quarters, I'm sure you can get better at a few things.
I'm gonna try to karate chop her.
Roll a quick hit with disadvantage.
My first one was a nat 20. My second one was a 2. And I have -2 strength.
So,
with your karate strike, you manage to go hi-ya, and you get her right on the shoulder blade right here. Immediately, however, she goes and grabs you by the armpit, and digs her fingers deep in there, kind of immobilizing your arm after your chop, and then she grabs and twists you around where your back is now. You're not facing upwards. Your body's twisting, and you're in immense pain, prone, unable to move. She says, I can show you many more interesting holds than this.
Why is she so
This is not my favorite hold.
She kind of pushes you down, and you fall kind of like on your twisted arm. Roll me a quick D20. If you get lower than a 5, you break your arm.
13.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, you land into the thing, and the dusty ship kind of clouds you a little bit. She says, yes, after we finish with the starboard side.
Oi, Captain.
And you guys continue the repairs, with you kind of stealthily trying to attack her at times, It's like, oh, I'm just getting some bigger planks, that sort of thing. And she, most often than not, sees it coming a mile away, stops you, tells you how she noticed that, how she was able to see you're coming, your faults. Your faults. And your approach.
Each time I'm learning to attack it from a different aspect,
Absolutely. She's very highly critical of you. However, you can feel that it's not a personal attack on you. She's just helping you directly with the inconsistencies she's noticing in your style.
Constructive criticism.
Very much so. However, she's a pirate captain, so it's fucking harsh.
But she likes you because she's being easy on you.
I think she's being kind of easy in general. What a cat. Meow.
We like cats.
In the back of my head, I'm just thinking like, yo, if I was using magic, I'd fuck her up. Like I'm letting this happen.
You think, okay, this is cool.
Or literally.
yes.
What? Literally.
Yes.
With my bears.
Oh.
Ursa Major and Minor.
Wait,
Get her to
I
shred.
Yikes.
Get your head out the gutter.
Her head is also in the gutter.
Jeez, get some money. Speaking
She's an orc.
of get some money, we're gonna focus back on our other portion of our crew here.
Here we are.
Where are we?
What's up, DM?
Summer, we're gonna come back to you.
Yes.
Your action is ready. You had just heard Ludicious say, don't! Very loud, authoritative, with a very definite afterwards.
I'm hoping they get the hint, but we'll see what happens.
What is the hint?
I'm still gonna use my magic missile. Because I don't care what Ludicious says.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
How does your magic missile work?
I I have 3 glowing darts of magical force. They hit a creature of my choice. Each hit a creature. They deal 1d plus 1d4 plus 1 damage to its target. The darts all strike simultaneously.
Yes, absolutely. So I apologize. I was not listening at all. What rolls do you need
A
from me?
D4? Is that what you said?
1d4
1d4.
for damage plus 1 force.
I believe at your level it's 2d4.
2d4.
2d4. Do you need to roll
You
to
wanna
hit
roll 'em at the
at
same
all?
time?
I'm pretty sure you do. Do you need to roll to hit at all? Or is it just straight damage?
Just whatever the DM says.
Can I see the card? Let's make this quick. A dart deals 1d4 damage to dart. Yeah,
There you
okay. 2d4 plus 2.
Whoa.
Plus 2.
That's pretty decent.
4, 5, 7.
Ooh.
9. Okay, wait, so 7 total?
7 total.
It's 21 points of damage.
Summer knows that a neck shot is most effective on these humans.
Oh
So,
my gosh, these mages are humans?
yes.
I feel like I'm
That's not as cool.
Biologically.
Okay.
Continue, sorry.
I
didn't
mean,
to
you're not
interrupt you.
magic.
7 points of damage is done as they
Like,
have their backs
trained.
turned before they. One of the mages immediately you see flares up his hand. Hot,
The strongest yet.
spicy embers emit from his hands. He says, you hear him scream, "Who threw that?"
You might. Yes.
Can
And
we turn
someone
off his
calls.
There's a little thing.
Answering the question.
Don't answer it.
Who's calling? No, it's not.
It's you.
Wounded Britch's hip starts rumbling as the signal of Solomon
Is it good?
It disrupted.
Solomon Fingertot. An incoming signal is being sent. Oh well, what's happening?
Camera issue?
Yes.
No, can you do
the headphone thing that you said about doing?
To turn the ringer off.
Thing,
Yeah.
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 That little thing. Yeah.
Is it this? Or
Is
this?
it this?
This
Or
is
is
how
it this?
you do the thing.
That's ragged.
May I suggest it might be effective with 2 fingers.
Add a third one for joy. Oh, it's good.
Once you really got into it.
Yeah, I like disappeared, by the way.
It's because
Your phone.
somebody called you, you had to answer, and you
It's 10
disappeared.
o'clock.
I don't know.
Is it going?
No.
Thank you so
Are
much,
the rest
Ponzi
going?
Scheme.
Are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
sorry,
no.
friends.
Next
We're
rank search gangster.
technical difficulties we were figuring out
Hold
as
on.
we go.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. We're new to this. We're still using phone cameras, which
It's only been 6 months.
they could figure that out on their own.
Go pee now.
Go pee.
All right, I guess we're full blown breaking.
Goodbye.
Me too, though.
Will you hit mute, Trin?
then Wesley's
Oh
family.
my
When you
gosh.
guys want to have
This is-
kids,
Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Don't touch it. It comes back.
We're live.
Oh,
Okay.
we're live.
Are we live?
Let's get back to it.
almost.
Yes.
Thank you
Let's get
so
back to
much for that. Our producer, Winnie the True.
Turn it down. Why did you turn the volume up?
And we are watching at the table so we can respond to your messages, friends.
Here at the break.
And we're coming right back into it. I need Gene Hemingway, Summer the Fae Fairy, and get some money. Tea leave to roll me a dexterity saving throw. If you do not get over 17, I feel really bad for you.
Mod 20.
Okay, you fucking lucked out a little bit there.
Yeah. Thanks.
24.
That was loud.
3.
I think I'm redded.
I think we make up for that 3.
Can I put her in
I
my
take the
pocket?
3 under my 23 and make it a 20.
Can I just be like in the pocket already? So
I just like put her in my breast pocket.
You're like, I don't know what you're doing.
Utilizing the power of dits, we have Summer the Fae Fairy kind of like slowly processing everything that's happening. So it's watching like this orange ball get brighter and brighter and hotter as it approaches her face before it
Wait, what?
smack! She gets hit by a fireball from one of the battle mages as he looked and saw the trail of the magic dart that had just previously hit him. Summer, what does
going on?
30? What does 30 damage do to you?
kills me.
Carrying the inertia of the fireball, you are flung back. You stumble onto the ground roughly 30 feet behind Gitsamani and Jean, who also take the brunt of the heat of this ball. As you guys take 15 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
The hairs that were sticking up on the back of your neck from your danger sense are burned off, and Jean Hemingway, you are now becoming more and more.
Free wax, nice.
You are becoming more and more pronounced as the scars are just leaving traces of your body as you become battle worn. What's running through your guys' faces or minds as you see them basically in slow motion as Summer takes the brunt of this ball?
I have no idea. I'm so surprised this is coming. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm doing a baseball dive and just going, whoa, trying to catch Summer. So she doesn't just like tumble and smack into whatever.
Alright, as Jean goes, whoa, Gitsamani uses this time to spring forward and attempt to kind of catch her as she's kind of flung back. I'm going to say that, because I already narrated she got flung back, I'm going to say you dive, however, you're too slow, missing your fingers. You just kind of jump up and you're kind of in the air, sort of as a target. Before you guys feel...
How high am I jumped up in the air right now as an orc?
What's that?
How high have I jumped up in the air as an orc?
I believe it is your strength modifier plus 3 feet.
7 feet up in the air. Wow, that's really high.
You are
How tall are you
7.
right now? I am like 6 feet tall right now, and I just jumped my entire height in the air. That's really cool.
You guys hear, from the air, Gitsamani hears a loud growl, as she looks down. No, it is not yours. Not your turn yet.
I'm off too, though.
As you guys look down, you see Wounded Britch charging up, his hand frozen, just as before. He looks back and forth, back at... I'm sorry, the Fae, and the rat more likely, actually, as the Fae is far behind, or the Barbarian. Will you guys please roll me a d20 here?
We're still orcs.
For what?
Oh, okay, you're right. You guys see orcs, but
But I
you
roll
just tell
for
you're a
it.
barbarian. Roll me a d20. I want to see just see who's getting the brunt of this.
Oh. What is this for? Do we add
No.
anything?
I got a 3.
I got a 6.
Oh.
Jean, deciding to aim at the ground.
This is the
Please
round where
roll
we
me
all
a
die.
Constitution saving
I
throw.
want to die, guys.
9.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot of rolls.
9.
Looking up at her friend's amazing jump, completely clearing her height while near standing. She looks up and sees the feet, the souls, dirty and gross of this orc that Gitsamani is transformed into before turning her attention back to Wounded Britch, who's blasted with freeze, cold, frostbite, encroaches your nose. You turn and you take, with a failed save, you take 20 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So what is Ludicious doing? Can I roll initiative?
You are in initiative at the moment. It's almost your turn. Kurt and Xavier are going to use their turn to... Xavier's going to say, Kurt, get your fucking butt in here! And Kurt's going to scramble and start running towards the inside of the slosh bar. Kind of looking back and forth. He does not see Bruenor. However, he does see this crew around. Is that enough to sway him?
Is it?
It is not, as he bolts to the bar. Ludicious.
Our friends left us.
Would
They
you
did not
three
list
please roll me initiative?
Again?
I don't think I ever got your initiatives.
Oh.
I don't think I did good. Can I roll again? I got an 8.
8, 7.
Ooh.
Twinsies.
887.
Wait, but you're unconscious right now, right?
Yeah, still needed her roll initiative for death saving throws.
Oh.
Bruenor's having a great time, guys.
Good for you.
Bruenor's living.
Okay, give me 2 more seconds, guys. I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what to do.
Can't even believe it. What's going on here?
My axe is really sharp now, guys. I forgot about that.
You're just realizing it now.
Yep.
Wait.
I'm like midair watching all this happen, and I'm like,
I got
blood just
better.
drips
Yeah.
down my finger. I ready my
Okay.
axe midair. That's all I'm gonna do.
Is that possible?
Is
I don't
this in
know.
the wizard's spell list? Everard's black tentacles.
Tentacles. Tentacles.
Fourth level conjuration spell, so yes, conjuration wizard will be able to cast that.
Are you a conjuration wizard?
Of course he is.
Is our fairy a conjuration wizard?
She's unconscious.
She has her spell list
He's not great.
prepared, I believe.
This I knew.
Currently not 100.
I'm
tried
not
that.
on
Ludicious?
our plane
I'm currently
currently.
like negative 1 health.
What does
I
level
tried to
2
help.
exhaustion do?
Not much.
I
You're
believe
exhausted.
it halves your speed.
How's my speed? Okay. So I want to. My pants are partially on.
They're
Oh,
on.
they're buttoned but not zipped.
More like zipped but not buttoned.
Oh, okay.
But
Still is.
zippers, I don't think are technology that have been invented yet.
I liked M's explanation more. To
Am
be
I still
honest.
able to bukake?
Can you just do it with your mind?
Pretty
with
sure
your
you-
hand?
I'm pretty sure your kake is in your pants.
I can just.
Are you poisoning yourself?
You can shoot
this
yourself, I
Number
guess.
2 or 3?
3.
That's like,
You
yeah,
look
You're about to
definitely,
seriously
definitely
weaken
upwards
yourself.
of 3 at this point.
No, it's only he's at 2.
You're about to
Is
seriously
that
weaken
little
yourself.
like
if you do
splurt,
that.
splurt
That was
count?
2.
And
He
it's
just
in your
he
pants.
didn't hit.
I'm just
But he-
trying to
but
get
he
these guys
spurted.
to stop.
Just
Can make a
kill
baby.
him.
Well, Summers assaulted him.
Salted or
Just physically
assaulted?
kill him.
Assaulted.
Yes.
They
'Cause
assaulted
he
the
winked at
house.
me,
Double strap.
I know, I took it as that too.
With some
and he
fucking
even
infused-
said,
Scream
I
that
hope
at him.
they
Scream that
know.
at Odysseus.
You winked at us! Did you want us to help you?
Let me go! You know my mission.
Wounded Britch.
What's
said-
your mission?
You just
Oh my
let me
God.
die.
First fairy dance.
I'm over here just thinking like this goddamn dumbass. Like, just fucking let me go. But, I didn't say that, right? I'm thinking that.
Wounded Britch growls at you and says,
Frank.
"Get your friends to stop. Otherwise, it's not gonna go well for them."
I mean, my hands are tied.
Literally.
I can't bukkake.
You can't what?
I can't bukkake.
Is that what you just tried to do? You're fucking disgusting.
I need you to listen to me, buddy. If I'm gonna get them to stop, you're gonna have to drop these trousers.
I'm sorry,
The
what?
fuck is wrong with you and your goddamn royal head?
Listen.
Can I get a drum roll?
I'm gonna say it one more time. If you want them to stop, you're gonna have to drop these trousers.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Is this royal guard that's been assigned to come get you literally just gonna get on his knees and drop your trousers?
Look,
We're about to find
this is
out.
the reason I didn't give him disadvantage on that roll is because of how much Wounded Britch honestly probably loves this dude.
14.
That's close to the DC that I had. So. He says, I don't know what's going on in that little fucking head of yours, and he like puts his big meaty finger on your temple. He says, but if we get them to stop, so I don't have to fill out more fucking paperwork when we get back.
This is an era of paperwork?
Yeah.
He also gets a money. He says, it's a bitch.
Parcel work.
My ink blots are garbage. Anyways, he like gives a little head nod down, and the battle mage looks at him. Says, "You're serious? You're serious?" He says, "Yeah." The battle mage who had just previously, seconds ago, hooked you up is now pulling your pants, revealing your golden family jewels and trunk for all to see. Having behind it.
Is it glowing?
Oh, it's glowing right now.
It has to be glowing.
It's glowing.
It's
Gotta
glowing
be
in the
glowing.
sun.
No,
Like it's
Why are you
reflecting.
so
If
into
it's
this?
not glowing, it's reflecting.
It's that golden hour.
you know, because in this moment, I'm really irritated.
It's persuasive.
And I'm very persuasive. But at the end of the day,
The aura is glowing.
yes.
At the end of the day,
So what I am going to do is, this is gonna be an auto load with little Timmy.
A what now?
Semi-automatic.
Auto load. My hands are still tied, but they're tied together.
oh my god,
Exactly.
we're gonna get so demonetized.
So I'm gonna grab little Timmy, and I'm gonna load up. And my goal is actually to shoot my cantrip at my party.
What?
Normally your distance wouldn't cover that, but I think that's so funny that I'm gonna let you go with it. Please roll to hit.
You know, it doesn't have to hit them. They just need to get the fucking hit.
I've never been
Gotcha.
killed
Warning
because of
shot
my
then.
band.
Well, that's
You
your
don't
fault.
wink unless you want to be saved.
You didn't get my wink.
None of us got your
when
wink.
you say stop
Clearly.
and wink, that means like.
Did
Go
Gene
ahead.
Hemingway's to get the wink?
Okay, so I'm rolling for hit. 14.
Yes.
I don't want to take a
Is that
shower.
strength or what is?
Oh, you just add your dex bonus to it.
Alright, well, I will not use
I don't want
expertise
to melt my
this time.
skin.
I think I did charisma earlier, but I'm gonna do dex instead.
15
That's
is my
worse.
hit. And I want to explain how this works.
Please do.
So, with my hands tied up,
You can make
alright, little Timmy's already loaded.
God.
I aim at my party, who is clearly trying to save me from this group that's trying to take me, and I'm going to shoot my third bukkake! The goal is not to hit them, to slightly damage them, but to splat in their area. And as I do that, I'm going to yell, "Let me go." That is all.
I died for it.
Can I take this opportunity in turn, I guess, and grab them and just yeet?
Us two?
Yeah. Because I'm
Actually-
really scared of melting.
It's going to be Jean's turn
Okay.
in order. However, that all did just happen.
I see that happening, and I'm like, we should get out of here.
Yeah.
So can I roll? Or should we just go?
What do you do?
Grab both of them.
Yeah, so you're going to use your movement, and you're just going to yeet it. You're
Yeah.
going to run in the opposite direction.
We're gonna yeet!
Awesome. Yeah, you don't have to roll anything
Alright, yeah.
to run. You can even use your...
I would like to skirt as fast as I can.
Alright, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you can use your bonus action to dash and get out of there.
Skirt, skirt. As fast
Skirt,
as I can.
skirt.
Yeah, and Jean
That's
books
50.
it. Get some money.
What?
It's your
Skirting
turn.
out of there. I'm skirting.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
skirting.
skirting?
You
I
skirt
wanna
as well.
skirt.
You
Yeah.
use your full movement to
We
run
skirting. We got
behind.
you in a pocket.
You look back and
Let's
forth.
go.
You see, you
We're
guys
not
run
getting caught up
past
in this shit.
Summer. Will you please roll me a death saving throw?
Can I pour?
Can we grab her body though? Like,
Yeah.
You do
are
scoop
we-
her body,
okay.
and it's so small you don't have to roll anything.
Go,
Who
thank
wants
you.
it?
You have a pouch.
I do have a pouch.
Do I
Okay.
add anything to it?
You
Or
have a
no?
very comfortable
Please tell me the
pouch.
number.
Can I?
It is 14.
That is a plus.
You were in.
All right. So do you know how death saving throws work? I'll remind you, just just as well for our audience. When you roll death saving throws, you have 3 successes and 3 failures. You roll until you get 3 of either success or failures. So there are many ways to overcome this, but right now, Summer has 1 success. You guys scoop Summer and you guys continue your dash. Summer's unconscious. You're dreaming. You're about sitting on a wagon with a little twig of wheat sitting out of your mouth while you sit there while Ludicious pulls your wagon forward. Just,
And you are in Get Some Money's pouch.
Someone says,
As this
"Hello,
is happening.
stranger.
Stranger.
Did you steal a horse?"
Steal a horse? What about steal a rainbow?
A horse?
That's the end of the dream.
Yep.
Ah, dreams over.
Nice.
that?
That's canon. I don't know if I like where this is going. Ludicious, it's your turn. You notice these 2 skirting back. Your dick is in the air. Your ass is getting slightly cold.
After saying, "Let me go."
You should have said, "Let me come."
You don't need to let me come.
Should I?
He comes when he
Go now.
wants.
Hey.
So then, I'm going to then turn around. This time, I will step out of my pants with my glowing badunk-dunk showing.
Completely.
And I will walk towards the boat with the mages with my giant ass fucking slong. Full ready. Just walking. towards
Roll me a
the boat.
Constitution throw to see if you're fully hard.
Demanding respect from
On his
any
name.
onlooker.
Exactly. 8,
Add your Constitution.
10.
With the 10, you have 3 levels of exhaustion. Your speed is half. You have disadvantage on ability checks. So actually, I think you'd actually roll a disadvantage for that. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. My friend,
This
your
is
dick is
cannot
not.
roll tonight.
5 with disadvantage.
I would say he would look like an exhausted boner.
Your dick looks
Going for
battle
round
worn, like it had just seen a night after, with a beloved after a night of tequila drinking.
What do you call them?
It
You're like
hangs.
half. You gotta be half. Like
As you're
half.
trudging
Like,
forward,
drown
leaning
your sleeve.
forward, the tip of your penis rubs in the ground. It's sandy and gravelly and will need to be washed thoroughly. However, your hands are tied and you cannot do anything
Exactly.
about it as you trudge away
Boom.
Sorry
further
for
and
that.
further from your party.
Headphone warning.
The flaccid Fingertot is what Cole said. Thank you, Cole, for that.
Write that
commentary.
down,
That's
please.
Beautiful. It's in chat.
Flaccid
The
finger
flaccid finger top.
That might have to be the new title.
Yes.
Actually, will you change the title to that, please?
Right now.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you can handle that for us.
Honestly, I like that one. T-Rex-osaurus, what do you think about that one?
Stone Cold.
I would
Stone Cold
change
Steve
it to
Austin?
whatever.
I'm running out of names and words, so I'm...
Whatever.
The Flaccid Fingertot.
I love you, Cole.
It's all good.
Okay, you guys are rushing and rushing away. I'm going to say that you guys are now out of combat.
Oh, good.
That was stressful.
Can I pour some healing?
What just
Ludicious.
happened?
Ludicious. I'm going to have to ask you to leave the table.
Goodbye, my friend. Hope to see you again soon.
We miss you. We love you.
I'm not ready for him to leave. I'm not ready.
We hope to see you again soon, Ludicious.
Until next time.
I'm not crying.
I'm already low-key crying.
Summer, will you please roll me a death saving throw? As you're jumbled around in the pocket of Get Some Honey Tea Leaf.
I'm running, but not very
14.
gingerly.
A 14. That is another success. Your dream progresses as Ludicious turns around and stops running, pulling in your abstract incarnation of him. He takes off his shirt and stretches it before throwing it off the horizon. You are unable to tell if you are disgusted or enjoy his acts of tomfoolery. However, you feel like his presence is leaving as he sets down the wagon and starts to slowly back away.
I'm tearing in my dream.
Where do Gitsamani and Jean go?
I feel like this calls for a drink.
You guys are rushing past. You guys are nearing the pig pen.
We're at the pig pen already?
Yeah, that's where we are.
You guys see,
him.
you guys look up, I'm sorry, and you guys kind of see like the outer rim of the corkboard as well as the zip line cable that you guys came in on. You guys don't think that's going to be a viable option to get back to the mainland.
No.
I think we need to find Bruenor because he found someone with a ship. I think that's what we need to do.
Yeah, we see them taken away.
Roll me a quick history check, and if you guys get above a 10, I'm going to give you a key fact or something that might help you.
Nope. No.
All right, never mind then. So you guys are rushing and by the pigs.
We're really emotional.
Yeah. Just two burly orcs just like crying.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe since you guys took damage, you are now your original form.
Oh, well, can we just head back to the pub then? For now, and try and figure out where Bruenor might
we
be.
recognize what's happened.
You guys hear
We need to just go regroup. We need
Who's
to
coughing?
regroup.
Summer, you please roll me another death saving throw.
Oh, can I?
Can you what?
Can I pour some health potion in my pocket?
That is a fail.
Is it a
Can
health
I
potion?
Pour some health potion in my pocket.
2 saves, 1 fail.
For Summer.
Yes. She pours the health potion in, and even though you don't open your mouth to accept it, your body just receives the rejuvenating essence of this, sucking it up like a plant root. You are now unconscious, however stable, with 1 HP inside of Gitsamani Tea Leaf's pocket.
We can work with that.
1.
I'm gonna say
That's good.
that your shenanigans with the pigs and the overall encounters at the bar, this is gonna put us roughly like 3 o'clock in the end of the day here, or like moving towards dusk. Is it dusk? Or no, dusk is morning.
Maybe 6
Dusk?
or
No,
7.
that's...
No,
That's
so it is
dawn.
dusk.
Dusk.
Dusk is night.
So
dawn
it is
dusk.
moving
nightfall.
towards dusk.
6 to 7
It's dusk.
p.m.
But I think we're going to end with a very burnt and sweaty Gitsamani and Jean by the pig.
This has been an intense day.
What's going on?
Thank you guys so much for joining us live. Please check out the rest of Poseidon's Ribcage, not just season 2. We have a great time here. maybe find out where Kurt and Xavier came from, eh?
Ludicious.
Please go ahead and give us a follow,
See
give
what
us a like on our Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Thank you so much, guys.
Reddit.
When will the Ludicious
See what happens next in the story. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. I will
Wait,
catch y'all.
Wait, what is the? This is.
Don't do
this
gang
is-
signs. We're
No.
triple
This is
demonetized.
so hard.
Peace and love.
Alright, I'm ending it. Any final words?
Thank you all.
I love you guys.
That's
Please subscribe.
Clap it out.
See you next.
69 subs.
That's a gang.
Hey.
Please subscribe.